Alright, we are in. Hello and welcome to my first Let's Play on this channel. We are playing Mechanical Mastery. This is EMC based mod pack. We're going to jump right into it just by punching this tree down. It is a skyblock, as you can see. And this pack's pretty interesting. So if we jump here into the quest book, this gives you a bit of an introduction. It lets you kind of see what the mod pack's about. We'll skip a little bit through this. Tier 1 is going to be thermal. This is going to be our first mod we're diving into. So if we take a look over here, this is where it all begins. So if you take a look, the welcome tab gives us some oak saplings, water buckets, lava, this fancy transmutation tablet, and a few other things. So if you're unfamiliar, the transmutation tablet, you can use this to throw all your items into. It will burn them, and then you will get some EMC value for the items. So you notice I'll be able to pull out a full stack of logs now, even though I only mined the one tree, because there were 32 EMC, and I had enough to do that. A few more things it'll let us grab right off the bat. So we got the wood, we got the welcome, tier 1. So we got to get cobblestone. And then we'll be able to start grabbing some of our ores. So a nifty little way to make some cobblestone is we're going to need some of this wood. We'll grab 5 pieces, should be good. Make that some planks. We'll make a crafting bench. Throw this down. And we will make a bit of stairs, as well as a pickaxe. All right. If you place the stairs like this, and grab yourself your bucket and water, put the water over on this side, and the lava on this side will actually make you the cobblestone right in the center there. And you can pick it up, and once a new one comes out, it'll pop right into your inventory. So we can learn this cobblestone. So now we have the ability to take out cobblestone. We'll also learn dirt. These in here. We also get these bonus water buckets and lava, another transmutation tablet, and some extra saplings just in case in this chest underneath the tree, which is nice. All right, let's take another look over here. So we can grab all this cobblestone, and this is where we're going to start getting into our ores. So it does give us the raw ore. We're able to run through and collect all of these. They do have EMC values. So as we collect this stuff up here, should be able to grab this aluminum, which actually gives you bauxite, which will be used later on. Tin, lead, silver, and nickel. And if we take a look a little bit further ahead, the first thing we're going to want to be making here is actually the Stirling dynamo. To get started with that, we're going to want to first learn all these items. That's very important. Make sure you don't use like the raw lead or any of the raw materials without learning them. You won't be able to get them again later on. So I'll throw the redstone into the cobblestone. So let's make ourselves a furnace. So let's grab cobble. That way we can start to expand this island a little bit. We're not going to build a base per se right now. We are going to kind of just get started with a little platform. All right, let's let this cook up. So fun mod that's in here is chisel. Chisel reloaded. So we're going to make one of these chisels real quick. And this actually will give us the ability to make a few different blocks that we might not have access to right now, just to make it look somewhat good. So let's see what we got. Don't really like that. We can actually see if there's connected textures with this tool over here. So let's see if anything kind of stands out. Actually, we can turn them on. So make sure you do click this connected texture on. And I think we'll go with... We'll go with something like this. This looks good. And we're just going to kind of expand just a little bit. Just kind of go around this island here. Get us a little bit more space. We're going to leave the dirt in the center to continue to grow trees on, because that's going to be our main source of EMC, it looks like, for at least the beginning here. So, let's get all this put in. Another cool building tool, it would be the building wand. Maybe just wand. We should be able to make, let's just make a stone wand for right now. Just because we don't have too much material just yet. So I'll go like this, and a stone wand. So this allows us to expand over the edge. We'll go off by 2 each side. And we're going to kind of try to keep in mind the future plans for this. I think we have to make some more of this with the chisel. Our future plans with as opposed to the build. So let's see. Let's grab some more of this. I kind of want to have like a factory almost style. I definitely want to use a little bit of wood to break up this texture. Let's see what we got here. Anything that looks good. I kind of like these ones. Let's see, connection textures on. Yeah, kind of. Maybe not the bricks. Maybe. Stick with this one. Oak plank beams, and it should give us a bit of a different color variation going on. And this will kind of just be the center of our base going forward. Unsure if I'm gonna just tear this whole thing down in the future and just start from scratch when we get more building supplies, or what the plan is going forward. We'll have to feel it out. I'm just gonna break this with my fist because I'm lazy. All right. And last pieces. All right, this should do. We should be able to pick this up. We don't need it anymore. And we'll grab this and this, breaking it with a pickaxe, and we'll throw this in here. And we'll just grab some dirt to make it look nice. And then we are going to get started on our Sterling generator. I guess we'll move this. I guess it's time to make a pickaxe too. We'll get some iron tools going. We'll grab some of this wood. We'll get ourselves situated here. Kind of looks a little funky. Wait till we get an iron. All right. So you'll see me in just a few moments. Alrighty, so we got kind of the frameworks out here. What I'm thinking is I'm either gonna do platforms out over this way and kind of like square style staggering it going up, or I was also thinking we could do like a through the ages type thing. We're eventually gonna get creative flight. So I was thinking this could be like the center of our build, and eventually I'll be able to build up as we go through all the ages. And they'll each be on like a floor, kind of as we get more materials, and it'll kind of be themed. That's my idea, at least. So we'll see how that comes to fruition. But I was looking ahead. Our next steps here is to get into the basic mechanical essence. And in order to do that, we'll take a look here. We're going to need some copper rods and some gears. To make the rods, they're pretty simple. You can make them like this, or you can make them in a multi-servo press, which is the way I think we're going to make it, because it costs 1 less copper, even though we will need to make the cast for it. We are also going to need to make these gears, likely in a multi-servo press as well, just to prevent us having to use this iron and a crafter just to make that iron right now, just where we stand. First step is to start getting some of these machines. So if we take a look up here, we have all the machines we need. For right now, we're really just going to need the multi-servo press, possibly the pulverizer and stuff. But we're going to start with first the engineer's hammer. So let's make one of those. If you don't know, you can hit A by default on an item in JEI, and it will put it over here in this bookmarks. That's how I bookmarked this for us to get started on making the hammer. And the hammer will let us turn ingots into plates. And there we go. So we should have completed this part of the checklist. So we'll check that off. And this is basically letting you know what EMC links are. EMC links is something we're going to dive into in a little bit, not right away. We'll see when we get over to it. You'll see it's over here. But basic mechanical essence. So we are going to be getting into this. So we also need to make Constantine blend, which is nickel dust and copper dust. So first thing first is a pulverizer and power as well. So we need dynamo. We're going to start with a Stirling dynamo and pulverizer and a multi-servo press. Alrighty, let's get this over here. Oops. And let's start with the Stirling dynamo. So stone. Let's get some stone cooking. We should be able to grab coal at this point out. And we'll place this down just like this for now. We'll ultimine it up. Get some coal in here. Get some stone going. We need to get redstone. We'll take not too much of this. It's actually kind of high in EMC, 10 for right now. You can also use your wand for this. You should be able to. I think I might have changed the mode by accident. So holding shift and your scroll wheel by default will change the mode. Should be working if I put it to none. I guess it doesn't like placing redstone ore, but it should work for the other ores. So we'll get that. We'll get some. We're gonna need some gold. Notice that's a lot of EMC. We're probably gonna have to do some farming for EMC, so we'll grab some saplings. What else are we gonna need? Iron. We'll have to make the gear like that for now. We could do that actually right away. And we're just gonna need this stone and a redstone reception coil, which is very easy to make. Very common thing in the mod packs nowadays. And once we get these machines up and running, we should be able to get into at least a Constantine dust and probably Invar. And that's what we'll call it for today. Alright, that should be enough there. I'll take this and iron. We should have everything we need. Yep, Stirling dynamo. We're gonna make the pulverizer next. We need to make machine frames, tin. So we need to get tin. We're gonna need to farm some trees. So a fun or an easier way to do this, because you guys are gonna run into the same problem I was running into. is actually, I had already planks on me. We could place this like this, and actually we're gonna place this over here. Just wasted this stone. And we're gonna waste the last one, because why not? And you place that over there. And if you place these, you can shift to grow them. And if there's a block above you, it won't grow in your way. So you can place these actually all along here. And just roll them all up. And mine them all down. That's a rare case where that does happen when they grow like real small. But that should cut down on that type of issue. You collect all this stuff up. And that's how we are currently gaining EMC. To help us pull out some other items like tin. We only need 4 of, I believe. Keep that. Take that. Yeah. So for right now, I guess we'll plop this down. Oh, that's a big tree. I have to go up and get that later. We'll put this down over here. And we'll grab this. What else do I need for this? Redstone flux coil. Put this in here. There we go. Copper gears. We're gonna need to grab some copper out of here. 8 of it. Hopefully we have enough. There we go. 8. So as you see, the sun is going down. The moon is come up. And there's a cool thing we could do actually in this configuration panel. We can banish the moon, which is honestly something I'm going to do. There's a few other things you can do. Phantoms you can turn off. You can turn on like keep inventory. And I think we're going to toggle off the rain for right now. You can always toggle it back on over here. And there we go. So that should help us out there. We'll get the last bit of this tin, get the copper in to smelt up, and we'll make our tin gear for our machine frame. I need some more iron. I don't think I have any more. I have to smelt some up. Iron, just 2. Just 2 for right now. Take this out. Almost ran off the edge. That's another thing you might want to turn off is the auto jump. Controls, auto jump. That could lead to something a bit nasty. See? Yeah, I can't reach all that out to build up later on. Anything we can throw in here we haven't learned? No. Got the iron, so we should be able to make the machine frame. I gotta grab my cobblestone now that I just chucked it in here. And that should be everything for this. Slowly chugging along these slow furnaces. We won't have these for too long. And we're gonna have to actually make a piston, so I need 1 more piece of iron. I have planks on me, I have everything else. Grab that. We'll grab this. And we'll get ourselves a pulverizer. What am I missing now? I already made the machine frame, right? Yes. Now, going backwards. We need to make the copper gears. 1. 2. We need the piston. And we should be good to get a pulverizer. And that will go there. So Starling Dynamo will take coal. I think we've already used like all our coal. Just throw 1 in there for right now. Because we need to make Constantine dust, which is constant. Put this over here. Constantine blend, which is copper dust and nickel dust. So we need copper and nickel And we should be able to at least make our first one of these. All right. We got that, and we should be able to just make this right here in our inventory. Constantine blend. So we go back over to our tier 1. We can claim this. Claim the pulverizer. Claim the Constantine. And we should be able to get the multi-servo press pretty close to being done. But that's about it for time today. I do appreciate you stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next one.